Hello everyone and welcome back. I am going to come out today. It's almost lunchtime, so we're going to do lunch and then I'm going to come out here and clean up a little bit in the actual workshop. I want to get going in the back part of the workshop, you know, for Melissa's stuff, but I need to get my stuff in order because I can't find anything. So I'm going to work on that today, but I need to turn the heat up in here. And I'm going to shut the doors off back there so that it just heats this area. I've got that one set so it stays at like 45 or 48. I should turn the heat on. I think I'll fire this one up too. My dad likes to burn this if he comes up. I don't know if he's planning on coming up this winter or not, but sometimes it's nice to burn this anyway. You get rid of your scraps and it's just nice having a fire going. I'm going to run in and have some lunch. We're still having leftovers from Thanksgiving, so I'm still excited about it. And eventually, sometime today, I'll make it out here. Got a little bit of light snow last night and a little bit this morning. Usually by now we have a ton of snow on the ground. Oh, I made it back out to the workshop here. And I come out here earlier and then I had the TV was unplugged, so I plugged it in and got that on again and then sat in the chair and the stove was nice and warm and then really didn't get anything done. So went in and talked to Melissa for a while and decided to come out here and at least try to get something going. I just, you know, some of the stuff that was in the back part of the workshop came up here and not really sure what to do with it. I think some of it I'm going to put underneath one of the workbenches, because I don't need to stack as much wood in here anymore because we have the boiler. You really don't need to have any wood in here, but it's really nice having that going, and then the blower on that thing doesn't come on nearly as much. It's 23 degrees outside, but it's so windy out there, it's brutal. Can't imagine what it's even going to be like when it's 20 below. We haven't experienced that yet this year. I've been out here for at least an hour just going through all these nuts and bolts that were from the hobby farmhouse, getting them put into their proper places here. It'll be kind of sad because, like, if I couldn't find it here, I would always go into the two bins and see if I could find them, but I'm so sick of walking around those things and they could be used for something else. Alright, well, I went inside to talk to Melissa for a while and then my mom called. I haven't talked to her for a while, so I talked to her for about a half hour, and now it's 9 minutes after 7, so I'm going to go in and edit on a video tonight. I still have to fill up the wood boiler, but I'm not going to bring the camera out there. It's so windy. Yeah, it would blow it right over. But I didn't get much done out here today either. I was hoping to get more done, but at least I got all the nuts and bolts and stuff put away. I can throw all of those old containers in the garbage can. Yeah, I need to get it cleaned up. At least I got a little bit started, but I didn't make a dent in having any more space to do anything out here. I guess I better turn this back down. No reason to keep it 65 in here. I'll have it start to go at 40 and stop at 45. I'm back out in the workshop. It's a few days later. Had a lot of stuff going on. Had a couple of the review videos that had to be filmed because Christmas is coming up, so now they're done. And I wanted to get back out here and work in this workshop because it does not seem to want to clean itself. More nuts and bolts. And how do I have all of them done? Can't believe how many nuts and bolts and screws I have accumulated through the years and what a mess they are. Had a guy that worked for me once and his grandfather died, and when they were cleaning out all of his stuff, he had like a workshop and he had buckets of bolts, and they didn't know what to do with them. I think that the guy whose grandpa it was took like one of them, but I took like 2 or 3, and I know some of that stuff is in here. I just can't not have enough. I mean, will I ever need that? I have no idea, but if I do, there it is. It'll probably take me a day to find it. But I just got 3 boxes emptied and I thought, okay, now I'm making some progress. And I get over here, I got more nuts and bolts in there. All these little screws like this are the ones, I'm definitely going to keep these because those are the ones that it doesn't happen very often, but when you need a little screw for somewhere and you just don't keep those around. I forgot I even had those. You end up going up to the hardware store to try to find a little thing of screws. I have enough of these things. I've got 3 bins already full of them. That can get tossed out. Lots of stuff that can go into the garbage can there. Nuts and bolts and screws are done. I'm going to run in and have some lunch. That's enough for tonight. It's 7:30. I'm making a dent in it anyway. It's not just cleaning in here that I've had to do, but also get stuff out of here. I had that mower deck back there. I had a sliding miter saw in here, a tarp, and I'm just trying to get stuff put where it's going to go. You know, the ice fishing stuff can go out into the fish house camper now, because hopefully another month or month and a half, whatever, we'll be able to go ice fishing with the fish house camper. And all that needed, you know, a place to go, because now I'm not putting stuff in the back part of the workshop, so it's coming along. We'll see when I get out here next. I have physical therapy in the morning, and I've missed the last 2 weeks, so I better go tomorrow. And then I have to work after that. And then the next day, Melissa and I are meeting Zachary and Samantha and granddaughter Rose in Duluth at the China Buffet, and we're going to have lunch together. But I will make it out here. Almost filled up a whole garbage can with stuff from here. Good morning, everybody. I just got back from physical therapy, so I feel like he beat the crap out of my neck. But it's really been helping, so I can't complain. Well, this afternoon, I've been at this for a couple hours. I'm trying to get the tools, like I had some tools on the floor in the back of my truck, and some in the garage. Trying to get them all brought out here and put into the workshop so I know where everything is, since I don't mind some of them being up in the garage. I mean, I don't care if there's like my full wrench set up there, but in the wintertime, since this is heated and the front garage isn't, if I have to come and look for a tool, it's nice to just come out here and it's nice and warm. I don't believe that I have 5 pipe wrenches. I remember knowing that I had 3 and having to buy one. And I think when I was in Louisiana, I didn't have any and I had to buy 2. because I was trying to get something to do with that bolt, I think, trying to get my hitch off my truck or something. Anyway, it's just slow progress, but I am getting something. And then I get sidetracked. It's like, oh, I gotta run a cord out so I can get the lights going on our little Christmas tree thing in the front. Brought the cord out there only to find out that mowing this summer, both ends, the one that would plug in and the one that you would plug in to on the other end to add more lights, because we wanted to add more. I think there's 2 strings on there or 3. Anyway, both those ends have been mowed off. So I've got the cord there, but I can't do anything about hooking up the lights yet. Let's see which one it is. I really get frustrated when I'm trying to do a project, and this year it was bad because when last winter came, I had too many projects going at one time and not enough time to get everything organized. So I end up spending all of my time looking for the tools that I know I have. So this might be a little bit tedious, but it's going to be great in the end. Like yesterday, I saved in that plumbing box, there was the rope stuff that you use when you go around to do a screen. Well, I almost threw it out. It's like, well, I don't even, when am I going to need that? And then I would need the tool to push it in. There's the tool to push it in right there. This is for plumbing, so I'm going to put this in the... I'm going to put it up here too. Electric tool, Allen wrenches, they can go. The other day I had to look around before I could find one of my electric tools here to strip the wire, and now I've got 3 of them here. Running out of room for screwdrivers. This shelf over here is where I put the different sandpapers and then little specialty things. Like this is the X-Acto knife set. A lot of this is little stuff that my dad would use, like little tiny nails, little tacks, just little things that he would use on his projects. Huh. Got a really nice router bit, flush trim bit. Can't remember what I got that. Oh, that's for doing the corners on countertops. And then instead of doing that down in Louisiana, we pre-made ones. Put my router bit in with my router stuff. I need to go out to the guest house and get one of my drills. I think I like this one better. Not that one. That one's almost gone, but I've had that thing for so many years. I was out here earlier with Brandon, and we were going over taping and stuff, and not tomorrow, but the following day, I'm going to come out here with him in the morning, mix up some mud so it's a little bit looser, and he's going to start taping in here. So I've got the heat turned up in here. I'll leave it up for the next couple of days so everything is up to temp. You can get the air warm, but if the walls are still at 40 degrees, it's not going to go as good. I'll leave this out here. I've got a lot of tools out here that can go in there also, but for right now they can stay in here. Slowly I'm getting things put where they need, but a lot of the stuff I'm still going to need out here. This is how my mind works. I'm in there, but right now when Brandon was out here, I told him maybe I could even hook up this antenna. And I've got that TV in here and get the TV going because he likes to watch football. And if he's out here on Sunday, he could watch the game. So now I'm getting this stuff ready. I'm going to go back in there, and I stopped and it's like, oh, that would be kind of fun to set that up. But that's how my mind always works. I got to stick on task. Okay, everyone. Well, thanks a lot for watching. I think I'm going to end this one right now and just call it cleaning up the workshop. Melissa was just out here for about 20 minutes, and this room looks so much bigger now that it's cleaned out. And just trying to figure out where to put stuff so we can make a little country kitchen. I don't know, I think she wants to go more of the old country kitchen look versus the cabin kitchen look. I'm not sure, but it'll be fun. Yeah, she was pretty excited. I didn't tell her I was cleaning this room, so she liked it. All the fishing stuff is right here, so as we take this out to go into the fish house camper, the summer fishing stuff that's in there can come out and come into here for now. Once we get that guest house done, so a bunch of that stuff in the front garage that used to be at the hobby farmhouse can go into, and the Louisiana house can go into the guest house, we'll finally get some room up there. And once I get some room up there, the pottery stuff that's in the back, all those molds can come from there, and the ones that she wants can go back into the her little pottery studio, if that's okay with Joni. Still have a little bit more to do in here, but I'll see you guys on the next video. You ready to go inside, Joni? Let's go. I need a beer. Oh yeah, that's a good girl.